Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be explaining LUI and how to set it up. So what you're first going to do is you're going to go to Curse Client, if you have it. If not, just go to curse.com and you can download the client there. And what you're going to do is type in where it says get more add-ons. You type in just LUI, just like this, and it'll come up, and you just download the mainframe LUI. And once it's done downloading, you can simply start your WoW, and before you log in, go to add-ons on the bottom, and then enable the LUI. So when you log in, it'll come up to a screen, and it'll just say install. Go ahead and install it, and it'll just reload your UI, and it'll come up to something like this. But you won't have what I have set up already. You'll have to do it yourself, which is pretty simple. So when you first get in, and you can see your screen and everything, you're going to go /LUI. And you're going to want to set up your frames. And your frames are all the highlighted areas, which are your threat panel, your damage panel, raid panels, and everything that's, your chats, raid menu, micro menu, whatever you want to do with your frames. You can simply change here. So you can use Omen for your threat panel, which is what I use, and it'll be to the right of your chat box when you're in a raid. I have mine hidden because I don't need it for this tune, but on my tank I have it. You can change it to whatever you want, like recount or Scada. But DPS, I have Scada chosen. You can do recounts if you want. And then it shows up to the right. As you can see, I have my Scada opened up. And then for raid, I simply use Voodoo. You can use Blizzard UI frames, you can use Grid, OUF, heal bots. So, whatever you want to use, you can. I use Voodoo. It's really clean and easy to use. It's pretty simple. For chat, I just left it the same. Same with raid menu and macro menu. I just leave it how it is. That's frames. You can set that up how you want. You can simply move your frame around. So if you wanted your frame over here instead, you can just turn off the highlight too, and turn it back on when you're not in raid. I like to have mine. On this side, even with my DPS bar, and then my Omen shows up on next to my chat. You can turn off the background on it too. You don't have to have the orange backgrounds. In colors, you can change the theme. I'm not going to go over that. I'm just saying you can change the theme to whatever you want. And then in modules, you can use the tidy plates. I mean the LUI nameplates if you want, but I don't. I use tidy threat plates. You can basically change whatever you want. You can change the cooldowns. You don't have to have a cooldown. So for instance, let me just land here. That cooldown there is 3 minutes. So you can turn those off or leave them on wherever you want. For your unit frames, you can change how your unit frames, your target and player frame is and where it wants to be. So if you wanted yours over at -300 like that, you can. I have mine at 250. I think the default's 200. I just made it enough space so I could see I could put the bar in the middle there. That's what I like to do. Target of target is what I use. I don't use target of target. Focus, I use focus target. I don't use pets. I'm gonna disable that. I don't like how it shows my treads. It's kind of annoying. Pet target, no thanks. Party, I don't use those because I use Voodoo, so I don't need that. Boss target, I don't. Main tank, don't use. Just you can choose whatever you want. I don't use raid frames. I just use Voodoo. So I just disable whatever I don't want to use. Simple as that. You can change whatever you want. It's very easy to use as well. You can change pretty much anything in here. So that's all I'm gonna go over for LUI. Just simple put up. If you use their bars, which I don't use, you just go to bars and you can enable them. And when you enable them, you can change whatever you want. I suggest you use bartender. For me, it's a lot easier to use. You just do BT4 and just move the screen over there, and you can change whatever you want. You can move the bars around. You can add bars. You have 10 bars you can add and move. You know, a side panel here, which I have bartending, which I use for professions. Your bag bar, you can even put your bag bar on if you want, but I don't use it. Just simple as that. Don't need it. You have your whole bag here, and you can stack and sort whenever you want. You can even do that. Extra action bar, which is you need that for launch action. Macro menu, I just want to have one up here. Do whatever you want there. Pretty much it. That's all you need to know for bartender. I do use tidy threat plates, and I just disable the nameplates on LUI. So I'll just show you guys real quick the threat plates. These are the threat plates that I use, and you can see that they turn red when you're in combat. Okay. I have my power auras there. I have a whole video on how to set those up. I'll put it in the description. They're pretty easy to use. That's that. So, if you guys have any other questions on how to set it up, or if you guys need some clarity, you don't understand something, I will get back to you within 24 hours or within an hour whenever I see it, pretty much. Just leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.